Yo, what's going on, guys? Troy here with MuscleTactics.com. I just got done working out and I wanted to share with you guys the perfect post-workout shake to get really ripped, get all diced and shredded for spring season and beach season, and anytime you just want to look more ripped. It's so important to put the right things in your body right after you work out. You want immediately after you work out to replenish your body with the fuel that it takes to increase your strength, increase your muscular endurance, help your body recover really quick, help your strength levels, and most importantly, what this post-workout shake does is it maximizes your workout intensity. So if you're working out, 5, 6, 7 days a week, you want to, constantly be putting things in your body that are going to increase your workout intensity, because your workout intensity, how long you train for, how much weight you lift, just your overall enthusiasm and how energetic you feel throughout the workout is going to dictate how quick you get ripped. It truly is the X factor when it comes to really getting ripped and shredded is your workout intensity. So I want to share with you guys my little post-workout shake here. So I just got done doing a back and biceps workout, and I always carry this stuff with me in my gym bag. So I wanted to share my exact formula for the perfect post-workout shake. So what I always have here is I have a little blender bottle right here, and then this is just a little thing to carry around. I have a little bit of dextrose powder and a little bit of glutamine in here. I actually put it in the pre-workout section, but these are like $4 or $5. I think I got it at a Vitamin Shop. So it's real easy to separate your powders. And then another thing we're gonna add in here is we have some micronized creatine powder. And we have, this is just straight up some cheap whey concentrate. Let's see what we have for the ratios. It's a whey protein isolate and a whey protein concentrate, so just a really rapid digesting protein source. No need to spend a bunch of extra money for, the really fancy stuff. Protein is protein as long as it's not, a really slow digesting casein protein powder. This will do the trick. So this only has 1 gram of fat, only 3 grams of carbs, 24 grams of protein per serving. And then we have beta alanine. And then, as I mentioned here, we have a little bit of dextrose powder and a little bit of L-glutamine. So why do we have all this in our post-workout shake? So as I said, when you're trying to get really ripped, we want to maximize our workout intensity. So first and foremost, we just got done doing a really good workout. Number one thing we need protein. So I recommend, you don't need to get carried away with it, but if you're between, say, like 150 and 200 pounds, just at least get 25, 30 grams of protein in your system just to initiate that protein synthesis and shuttle the proper amino acids into your cells and start the process of recovery. So just 1 serving of protein will do. You don't need to get really carried away. Just I know a lot of guys who are consuming 60, 70 grams of protein post-workout. It's more important to get protein from whole food sources about an hour to an hour and a half after your workout. So don't get carried away. I recommend between 20 and 30 grams. And then next up, I recommend about 5 grams of micronized creatine. So this is creatine that's been broken down into smaller particles, just so it can be absorbed in your body easier. So this creatine is going to help you maximize your strength, maximize the energy output of your hard-working muscles. So when you're hitting those compound exercises, you're hitting your really intense weight training sets, this creatine is going to allow you to put more force. So this, should help you a little bit with, your bench press and your squat and your deadlift. And obviously the concept of getting bigger, it all starts with getting stronger. You're not going to get bigger unless you get stronger. So, put about 5 to 10 grams of creatine in your post-workout shake, because keep in mind, a lot of guys only take creatine before they work out, but you go through a really intense workout, you're depleting all of your creatine levels in your body, and then you're going in the gym, say, the next morning or sometime the next day, and then you're not going to have the strength level that you had before. So you always want to be replenishing your creatine levels. You want to be maximizing your strength. This is so crucial. When you're working out 5, 6, 7 times a week, when you're hitting lots of compound exercises, when it's winter bulking season, you're hitting those weights hard, always get creatine in your system. So I recommend, I'd say at least 5 grams. If you're, 130 to 140 pounds, you at least want 5 grams. If you're a bigger guy, say, 210, 215 to 220, you still want to have, I'd say you go all the way up to about 10 grams if you're over 200 pounds. So, You know, with this stuff, your body should be absorbing most of it. It's micronized creatine, it's broken down into smaller particles, so I highly recommend this stuff. Also really cost efficient. And then next up, this is an ingredient that not a lot of people would think to put in their post-workout shake, but we put beta-alanine in our post-workout shake. And beta-alanine and creatine, when you combine the two, it is the perfect formula to maximize your workout intensity. And how is this going to help us get ripped? Well, by maximizing our workout intensity. So beta-alanine increases your muscular endurance. So you're going to be able to do more sets. You're going to be able to exert more force on your body for longer periods of time. And then when you combine it with the creatine is going to help you get stronger. So you're going to be able to put more overload on your body's largest and strongest muscle groups. So beta-alanine and creatine really is the perfect formula, the perfect combination of amino acids you want to be putting in your body, you know, before and after your workout to maximize your, you know, fat loss, maximize your lean muscle building capabilities. And then the last little component, I just put it in this little, guy right here. But I recommend, you know, when you're really trying to get ripped, I don't think you should be getting carried away with your dextrose. I think there was a research study, I think in the book Nutrient Timing I read, Advanced Sports Nutrition, that it only takes about 30 grams of simple sugars to maximize your recovery and really initiate protein synthesis and shuttle all the amino acids from the protein into your muscle cells. And along with the amino acids, it's going to help your body absorb the beta-alanine and the creatine. So when you're trying to get ripped, obviously you got to be on a little bit of a caloric deficit. So that's why I don't recommend you take more than 30 grams of dextrose powder. And then also to help my body recover, I put in a little bit of L-glutamine. Now keep in mind a good protein powder is going to have some L-glutamine too. Let's see if this one does. Looks like this one has about 2 grams of L-glutamine. So if you guys are going through really intense workouts, L-glutamine is going to boost your body's immune system. So I recommend about 5 grams of L-glutamine just to boost your immune system, help your body recover a little bit better. So that is it, guys. That is the perfect post-workout shake to get ripped, get six-pack abs, and also just maximize your workout intensity, build lean muscle mass along the way. So just a quick recap. You know, about 25, this is what I do, about 25 grams of protein, about 30 grams of dextrose, 5 grams of glutamine, do about 7 grams of creatine, and about 3 grams of beta-alanine. And then I always keep these in my gym bag. Got my little shaker cup on hand, and you know, right after you work out, immediately you want to put these things in your body that are going to help you recover, help you increase your strength and your workout intensity. So that's it, guys. That is the perfect formula, the perfect post-workout shake to get ripped six-pack abs and really shred up. If you're looking for the quickest path to shredded six-pack abs, head on over to scienceofabs.com. See you there, guys. Today, I want to preach aesthetics. I want to talk about the best form of cardio that's going to get you guys absolutely fucking shredded. And this is a form of cardio that really formed the foundation for the Science of Abs program. When I started